We are the Wood County Technical Center broadcast team here to broadcast your beautiful game tonight.
Yeah, we're here at Stadium Field tonight watching the Parkersburg Big Reds and the Lincoln County Panthers match up tonight. And the Big Reds just charged the field.
This is the Big Reds homecoming game.
So you can expect the seniors to be pumped up tonight.
You will see a lot of spirit out there in the stadium.
And the PHS Big Reds captains are out there, and the Lincoln County Panthers captains are out there waiting for the coin toss.
Now they are shaking hands, telling each other probably good game, good luck.
Lincoln County is going to receive the ball to start off the game. Parkersburg High School captains being Kyle Smith, Derek Wenzel, Christian Ong, and hold on a minute.
Fans are reminded, anyone leaving the stadium for any reason must pay to re-enter the game. There are no passes given to leave the stadium and return. Fans are also reminded, please do not stand along the fence from goal line to goal line. West Virginia State.
Lincoln County getting ready to receive the ball.
Jeff Lance should be the kicker. He was the kicker for our last home game here 2 weeks ago, where he made the game-winning extra point against
in overtime. Though.
In overtime against a pretty good Riverside team.
He attempted to kick the game-winning field goal in the fourth quarter, but he missed.
Lincoln County's 3-2 so far this year. This is their best season since they have combined their 4 schools of Hamlin, Duval, Guyon Valley, and Harts.
And the kick is off.
Derek Wenzel was the kicker to start off this game. Lincoln County receives it.
Gets past the 20. Right at the 30.
And he's brought down about the 32-yard line.
32-yard line there. Really nice run.
Let's see how the Big Reds can hold up to start off this first possession of the game. Tyler Browning, the Lincoln County High School quarterback. He is the leading quarterback in yards thrown this year.
He is a senior. His height is 6'2". He's a pretty tall man.
He's the reason they're 3-2 so far this season, throwing over 1,000 yards in their first 5 games of the season.
We got 2nd and 7 at the 35.
About 11:25 left in the first quarter. Browning in shotgun formation. Looks like he's changing the play a little bit at the line.
Got 3 out, 11 in motion.
Browning throws
a flag on the field.
Oh, and he was close to the first down, but there's a flag on the field. We'll wait to see what the call on the field was.
If this is on Lincoln County, they potentially have just ruined their chance of having a first down, because I believe they were past the first down marker.
Yes, and if it wasn't a first down, oh, Lincoln County's moving back. Looks like the penalty was on them. Second and 12 now.
Got back to the 30-yard line there.
Penalty Lincoln County. Ineligible receiver downfield.
This is PHS's second home game of the season.
See if they can keep their streak with 0 losses here at Stadium Field on the new turf. A nice throw.
Oh, almost intercepted.
He's kind of playing with the ball there in the air. Just didn't find it in him to catch it.
That was Tyler Browning's pass to Zach McCormick, but it was incomplete. About 11 minutes and 1 second left in the first quarter.
3rd and 12.
Ball on the Lincoln County 30.
Let's see who they pass it here to. See if Big Reds can stop this passing.
McCormick in motion. Browning with the play action. Oh,
nice pass to 86, but
was caught.
Right through his arms.
That was a pass to number 86, Jacob Ashworth.
Some nice defense there by the Big Reds. What really helped them was that flag on the field with the illegal receiver on the field.
Jacob Ashworth just could have brought that ball down. It would have been a first down. But now it's 4th and 12. And the Panthers going to have to punt.
You would think that they might. Oh, a block pass.
Blocked. Oh, and
Straight
it's picked up by the Big Reds, and it is down to about the 8-yard line.
I believe that was number 16. Gibson, Tyler Gibson.
Big Reds take over, 1st and 10. Correction, 1st and goal. Ball at the Lincoln County 9-yard line.
It's down to the Lincoln County 9-yard line. That was a great way for the Big Reds to start off their homecoming game.
1st and goal.
Matt Newland hands it off.
Oh, it's stopped right at the line. No yards right there.
Chris Rao on the run. Couldn't get anything. You can expect the Big Reds to run this game because they only attempted 3 passes in their game against Greenbrier East last week. Completing 2 of them, though.
They probably just thought their running game was just really strong, and they just wanted to continue with that. And
yeah, Chris Rao had over 200 yards last game and 3 touchdowns. It was his career high.
Another handoff to the right side.
Derek Wenzel, and he scores. Touchdown, Derek Wenzel. It only took the Big Reds 2 plays to get into the end zone after a blocked punt.
Well, you got to be thinking, they only had 9 yards to go.
That is true. Odds are when you're that close into the red zone that you're going to score in not too long.
Definitely with this this really great running offense from the Big Reds. Definitely, as you said earlier, how they only attempted 3 passes. And the kick is good for the extra point. In their last home game, he was 100% with field goals.
Big Red fans are getting pretty rowdy. It's a great way for them to start off their homecoming game, 7-0.
About 10 minutes left in the first quarter.
You see Wes Cox, the second Big Red Indian, running the flag down the field because the senior Ben Gandy is the Big Red Indian for the homecoming game tonight.
Well, he is a senior, and he probably won't have another chance to do it again, so.
20-yard line, midway through the first quarter. Winning tickets, section.
Derek Wenzel started off the game kicking, and now Jeff Lance is going to give the kick a try.
Section E, row E, seat 9. Section D, row S, seat
Jeff
23.
Lance, sophomore kicker.
Section D, row S, seat 23.
Got Zach Atkins with the Lincoln County out in the backfield, ready for the kick.
Kind of a short kick. Lincoln County players almost ran into each other.
Seems like he just tossed it off to 86.
86, Jacob Ashworth returns it, and he gets to about the Lincoln County 16.
He didn't even go forward. He went completely to the right. So I believe he got 0 yards there.
To score the ball, you got to run north-south, not east-west.
That is true.
at their own 16.
You got Lincoln County at their own 16, 1st and 10.
Hands it off.
Hands it off. Strips away from the Big Red, but the linebackers were still there, getting ready to plow through there.
About a 2-yard gain. Tyler Browning under center. Looks like he's changing the play a little bit. Drops back for a pass. Almost picked
This
off.
pass is good, but they get the first down and some.
Jacob Ashworth on the first catch of the night, I do believe.
Ashworth.
9:21 left in the first quarter.
For Lincoln County.
That is Lincoln County's first down of the night.
Got it to about the 31.
Lincoln County
1st
at
and
their own
10.
31.
Browning in shotgun.
I don't
Four
know.
wide receivers.
I don't know how these two teams are going to mesh. You got a strong passing team, and then you got the Big Reds, a big rushing team.
Oh, looks like a little miscommunication on the play.
Tripped up a little bit there. There was 3 Big Reds over there getting ready for him whenever he caught the ball or attempt to intercept the ball.
Zach McCormick was running one way and Browning threw it another. Let's see if they can get that connection back they've had so far this season tonight.
2nd and 10 on the 31. By the way it looks, it seems Lincoln County are going to be attempting a lot of passes tonight.
About a 3-yard gain for the Lincoln County running back. That was number 11, Zach McCormick.
McCormick, the ball carrier.
They're probably going to be running it through there just to get a couple yards so Tyler Browning can just throw some short passes and get those first down and get down there to the Big Reds side and trying to go for a touchdown.
If they do the run a couple plays, it might set up the play action pass for a long bomb.
You got 3rd and 7. Browning in shotgun.
Takes a snap.
A beautiful pass.
Oh,
And it's almost caught.
Too far out of bounds for number 21, Jacob Lucas.
I know it's
senior.
cold out there, but it just seems like their hands just do not want to attach to the ball.
They've only had 1 or 2 completions on the night, and that's not usual since Tyler Browning is a leading quarterback in passing yards in the state.
Going for the punt. Let's see if they can block it again, but
Chris Rao back to return it.
he's going to the left of...
Oh, hit in the knee.
Hit right at the knee. He did not want him to get past. There's a flag on the field.
McCormick on the stop. There's a flag on the play.
Big Red fans still out there cheering on. I believe they won't stop all night because this is homecoming night.
10 yards from the end of the run. First down red.
Looks like it was holding on the Big Reds on the kick return.
They had a really good field position. They had about at the 30, but now they're pushed back to the 20.
Now they're deep in their own territory. 10-yard holding penalty.
Section E, row E, seat 9. Section D, row S, seat 23. Please go
Let's see if they can get another quick touchdown here. But this is 80 yards, not 9, so there's a huge difference there.
Hands off to Derek Wenzel.
Starting with another
And he
run,
breaks
and he gets
couple.
through.
Oh, and he's down to around the 27, 28-yard line. About an 8-yard gain.
Number 19, Anthony Perry on the stop.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Ball for Big Red 28.
On the Big Reds' 28-yard line. Let's see if they can get their first down here.
Derek went to a motion. Hands it off, and it's another reverse. And Chris Rao, but the Lincoln County Panthers were waiting for him.
Chris Brown, ball carrier.
About a loss of 3 there.
Bradley Likens on the stop.
Couldn't trick the Panthers on that play, trying to do the double reverse.
3rd and 6.
Also for
Justin Johnson on the field. He's a lineman. His brother, of course, is Josh Jenkins, a lineman for WVU. One of the highest recruited players in all of West Virginia history. Oh, pass dropped.
You won't see a lot of that out of the Big Reds unless they really need to do it, and if they're back too much on the 3rd down. But you'll see a lot of running tonight by the Big Reds.
Looks like Chris Rao on the field, who hasn't been playing much this year because of a hurt knee. He's their leading receiver on the year.
Big Reds' first punt. Let's see if they can kick it far back. Not to have the Lincoln County get a good field position. Got a timeout on the field.
That was a Panthers timeout. Big Reds will have to punt for the first time tonight. It's their second possession. They scored on the first possession. We're at 9. They were at the 9-yard line after a blocked punt.
College football. You can name the 2 kickers and their college. Answer at halftime.
Big Reds down there getting their team some water, not to get them too parched for the night. Both teams headed back on the field, getting ready for the punt.
Derek Wenzel is just an all-around player. He's a kick returner, he's a punter, he's a kicker, he's a quarterback, wide receiver, running back. He's just an all-around player.
See a lot of colleges look for that.
Derek
a really
Wenzel.
low punt. Right at the 51, but I think he was stopped at the 50.
Back McCormick returns the punt for Lincoln County. Brought down by Sonny Zickapoose.
Derek Wenzel has 672 all-purpose yards this season.
Big Reds didn't do a real big kick there, and they give Lincoln County actually some really good field position. They're closest to the touchdown that have they gotten all night. But it's still early in the night, and you can't count any team out right now.
Pitch to Zach McCormick for about a 5-yard gain.
McCormick, the ball carrier.
He went more to the right than he did forward.
Just trying to get to the outside. He thought he saw something, but Michael Winans was there, the leading tackler for the Big Reds on the season.
Lincoln County's linemen need to start thinking that they need a start blocking out there for those all these running plays that they've been trying to attempt all night. Got about 6 minutes left in the first quarter. PHS on top 7-0.
Browning and shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Browning back to pass.
Pass to the right, and the pass is completed.
To McCormick for about a 4-yard gain.
About 3rd and 3.
Complete. Number 21, Jacob Lucas.
3rd and 2. It's a 5-yard pass.
Gibson and Mark on the coverage. Third.
To the PHS's 41-yard line.
41.
Handoff up the middle. Oh, looks like they didn't get the first down.
About 4th and 1.
Coach's decision to see if he wants to go here.
By the angle I'm at, I believe they didn't get it, but they're about 1 yard off. Let's see if they do a quick quarterback run straight through the middle. And they're going for it. They want an early touchdown here to tie up the game, and they get through. Dog pile there.
Oh, looks like they got it. First down, Panthers on the 4th and 1.
Now on the Big Reds 39-yard line.
Looks like the coach's risky decision paid off there.
Well, they wanted to keep on trotting down the field to see if they can get an early touchdown here to end up the first quarter to tie up the game 7-7.
Browning and shotgun. Back to pass.
Another pass play. He got through.
Oh, throws in
Almost.
a double coverage and couldn't bring the
A little too high for him.
Browning's pass, intended for Lucas.
By the way, it looks usually on the Lincoln County second, they like to run it through there to pick up some quick yards. But they changed their mind this time around, and they have Browning and shotgun again. Got another flag on the field.
False start on the Panthers. What was 2 and 10 is now 2 and 15.
They got right back to where they were before.
That's their second penalty of the quarter.
Both teams need to stop all these mistakes real early so they can get as many touchdowns as they can all night.
McCormick in motion.
2nd and 15.
Running back to pass. Screen pass to Jacob Ashworth.
He gets through a little bit.
And it's now going to be about 3rd and 11.
About a 4-yard gain there.
Ashworth. Kyle Smith on the stop for the Big Reds.
They attempt all these long passes and they just can't get them through, but it seems like these quick little screen passes are working out for them all night. But those they just need to stop not catching the ball.
Browning back to pass.
And shotgun again.
Michael Wine is blitzing and he's picked up by the fullback and it's tipped.
Almost intercepted, but it didn't seem like he really wanted to go for it there.
Stephen Roush on the tip in his first game back.
Number 16, Tyler Gibson was there, but I believe he just didn't see it. Are they going? Do they have their kicking? Do they not have their kicking team out there? And they're going for it.
4th and 9, they're going for it. Browning back to pass. Oh, Lincoln County receivers just can't bring the passes down tonight.
Seems like they're miscommunicating a lot. And now they just give PHS, the Big Reds, some really good field position here. Ball spotted around the the Big Reds 38.
Big Reds take over 1st and 10 at their own 38.
Matt Newland under center. Derek Wynn's right behind him. Chris Rowell in motion.
Again.
Hands off to Derek Wynn's off the middle, and he's stopped by 2 Panther defenders.
On ball carrier.
On the sidelines, they were probably just telling this team that they're going to be running it a lot tonight, and they just need to get through there and start tackling.
Lost a yard.
Big Reds have only attempted 1 pass tonight, and it's their 3rd possession of the game.
Got a loss of 1 yard on the field. 2nd and 11. On the Big Reds, their own 37-yard line.
Pass to Wes Ankrum. And about a Nice gain. That was their first completion of the night.
Complete to Ankle. Lucas on the stop for Lincoln County.
Third and 3
Third, about
That was a 9-yard gain.
on the Big Reds 46-yard line. About the 46-yard line.
Newland hands to Derek Wins off the center, and he's stalled by 2 Panther defenders again. Have to
Almost
bring
got-
up a punting situation.
He almost got catapulted there.
The Big Reds sending out their punting unit.
Seems like he's about to fly more yards than he was trying to run. PHS Big Red's not going to be too risky right now, and they're going to punt it off.
Wenzel on the punt for the Big Reds. Lucas back deep for Lincoln County.
Derek Wins on a punt, and it's a nice punt deep. Lincoln County receiver
Just not going to touch it right now. Doesn't
Big Red punt.
Jacob Lucas wasn't ready for that deep of a punt.
a touchback.
County takes over first and 10 at their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20.
Let's see if the Panthers can get something going tonight in the first quarter with a score.
Got about 2 minutes left. Want to see if they can score a quick touchdown here to end the first quarter with a tied game here. You had Tyler Browning in the center for about the first time tonight. He's usually out in shotgun.
Zach McCormick on the pitch. Oh, it looks like we have a Big Red player down on the field. Big Red sending out their trainers. Lincoln County even sent out their trainers.
As much as you gotta, be strong out there against each opposing team and be as rowdy as you can, sometimes you just gotta pull through and kind of get out there and be nice to each other's team.
PHS Stadium Renovation Committee wants to thank all of our sign sponsors who have supported Big Red
Linebacker
over the years.
Frank Settle out there got hurt on the field.
One of the very best stadium facilities in West Virginia.
By the way it looks, he's holding his wrist.
Yes, his right wrist. Trainers are going to be working him.
Frank Settle, a running back and a linebacker. He's a sophomore.
Lincoln County with the handoff, but there's 2 Big Red defenders there waiting for him.
Do not want to let go of him, but the referee's just fighting them off.
Kyle Smith, a senior, there was with the first contact.
No yard gain there, 3rd and 10.
About 1:05 minutes left in the first quarter.
Right at the 21-yard line there.
3rd and 10. You should expect the Panthers to pass. Oh, dropped again.
They're attempting a lot of passes out there, but they just cannot connect.
Number 21, Jacob Lucas, has been thrown to plenty of times tonight, and he hasn't brought one down yet.
Browning must be disappointed. I mean, he has a really nice arm on him. He can get the ball there quick, but maybe just too quick for his receivers.
Back to punt.
A nice high punt.
First right to return. Runs up the middle, being chased down from the back.
Both teams' defense looks really good out there, but the PHS special teams just got it straight, and they got it through there to get a really good field position for PHS's first touchdown.
Ball spotted at the Lincoln County 42.
Jacob Ashworth was on the tackle.
Ball about the Lincoln County's 42. 1st and 10.
Newland under snap.
Most likely we're going to see another run here because that is what they're famous for.
Motion up the middle.
He's just not getting anywhere these last couple possessions.
About a 2-yard gain on the play. Clock's winding down. 31 seconds
Lincoln
now.
County linebacker out there waving for a fumble, but referees thought different.
Chris Rao coming off a big game at Greenbrier East last year. A career high. He had 3 touchdowns and over 200 yards.
If PHS wants another touchdown here, they need to be getting into the Lincoln County's mind and maybe start passing the ball and not run it so much because, by the way it looks, the last couple of possessions, their running game hasn't been too spicy out there.
Second and 8, the Lincoln County 40, 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
You got the Lincoln County trainers out there. Looks like someone got a cramp. Don't know who he is because his number is currently implanted into the ground.
This is the second injury of the night, one coming from Frank Settle of the Big Reds, and now a Panther player down.
And at Parkersburg South, beginning at 8 a.m. Advance tickets are $5 for adults.
This game was continued from the homecoming parade, which I got caught in and had to wait about 20 minutes in line, and it was really annoying.
Cross-country meet beginning at 6 p.m.
During this injury timeout, we'd like to thank our sponsors, CAS Cable, for giving me and Jared to broadcast this game tonight. Western Sizzlin',
Johnson's Chiropractor, and Professional Tire and Radiator.
Pfeiffer's BP on South Side, and D&D Trophies and Tees.
Also on South Side. Next week, PHS will play their city rival, the Parkersburg South Patriots. That is probably the biggest game of the Wood County history. It's a really big game. Usually the stadium's just packed. We will be here next week with everybody part of the broadcasting team. Right now it's just me, Jared Bailey, and my other co-commentator, Frankie Lee, and then we got our statistician woman over there, Sam Wolf. Ow-woo! That is their call. It's just a little joke we do.
And looks like the injured player is on the sideline now, and we'll continue play. Matt Newland rushed, knocked down, but he got the screen back off the
running. He's getting through. He got
and
through.
No one is going to stop Stephen Rao.
Gone. He is off.
Matt Newland is loving Stephen Roush coming back off his injury for his second touchdown pass of the season.
I predicted earlier, just to get straight into the Lincoln County's head, that they got to be throwing the ball, because they probably noticed that their running game wasn't doing too hot, so they had that beautiful pass. It was just straight up through the middle, and he just ran right through everybody.
That was a nice screen pass. Lincoln County is bringing the blitz up the middle, and Matt Newland just got the ball off up the middle where Stephen Roush was waiting.
Jeff Lentz with another extra point here. Jeff Lentz is just a really good kicker. He can the last game we were here, the last home game, he was 100% with field goals. Or actually, sorry, extra points. He was 0-1 with field goals because he missed that disappointing game winner.
Yeah, he missed the game winner when time expired, but it was his first kick attempt of his young career. He's only a sophomore.
That's the end of the first quarter. PHS on top, 14. Lincoln County with 0.
The PHS cheerleaders are throwing out footballs, but they're not throwing any to the press box tonight.
I believe if they really want to get it up here, they might want to use the Newland out there.
Maybe if Matt Newland was a cheerleader, he'd get it up here to me after that last touchdown pass.
It was a beautiful, beautiful pass.
But he's doing fine on the football field. I think the cheerleaders are doing fine without him. And Derek Wenzel with the kick.
Nice kick, right back to the Lincoln County's 5.
Oh,
He's
and he
running.
runs up the middle, and Derek Wenzel, the kicker, was lucky to be there and stop him, or else that would have been an easy touchdown.
But a really nice run to about the their own 49, or a little bit back to about their 42. Let's see if Lincoln County Panthers can start out
Browning
strong.
in I formation, hands off to their running back. Didn't get much.
What? PHS's Big Red's defense just looking really good out there right now. Not letting them have too many first downs. Lincoln County's last possession, they got a little past their, actually 2 possessions before that. They let them pass their own 50, but didn't go
Browning
anywhere
back to
after
pass. Oh, hard hit on the incomplete pass. That was intended of Jacob Lucas again. Still hasn't
Derek
caught a pass.
Wenzel just like picked him up and like just dropped him.
Browning's pass to Lucas was a little high, but he jumped and could have caught it. But Derek Wenzel laid a big hit on him.
If he waited a little longer, if Derek Wenzel would have procrastinated with that hit, he would probably just caught the ball or just had a late hit penalty there.
Browning under shotgun.
Seen a lot of that tonight.
Deep
Long
pass to Lucas. And
Almost
almost intercepted by Derek Wenzel. Lucas still hasn't brought down a pass.
Derek Wenzel just doing a lot.
Derek Wenzel is probably PHS's best all-around player. He plays 5 or 6 positions.
Well,
Hardly ever gets a break.
With someone with that good of skill, you don't want him just to play one position. You want him out there doing different things.
Chris Riley, the senior, back for the punt return.
Definitely how fast he is. Got a punt on the field already. To
Chris Riley picks it up after it bounces a couple times.
he's running.
Derek Wenzel
straight
lays
to
a
the left.
big block.
Stiffs arm him.
Oh! Does a barrel roll one of the Lincoln County players' backs.
Got some about 10 yards right after the initial catch there.
Chris Rao had a couple helps with people laying some good blocks. Derek Wenzel just flattened a Panther on the
Ball
play.
on the Big Red zone 20.
Newland under center.
Again, you'll see a lot of that tonight, and we have seen a lot of that tonight.
Wenzel in motion, gets the handoff, and he's out to the outside, seeing some running room, gets a couple big blocks. Oh, about a 12-yard gain on the
Gets
play.
that first down, a beautiful run. After that first half of the dominance of the Lincoln County's defensive with the rushing of PHS Big Reds, but just we got through their heads probably and just forgot all about the running because they're probably really disappointed after that last touchdown by the Big Reds with the passing play. A pass to West Ankrum.
complete to Wes
About
Eckler.
11 or 12 yards there. A really nice pass.
That's their 4th pass attempt on the night.
First
3
and 10 for the
completions.
Big Reds.
They already have more pass attempts and completions than they did last game, and it's only 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Looks like Big Reds are switching it up tonight.
Yeah, you'll see a couple passing here and there, but their main get right through the middle with the rushing. Like they did just right there. A beautiful run, and he's going.
Rao. Oh, sidesteps 2 players, but he's brought down.
Now to the Lincoln County's 28.
Beautiful run by Chris Rao, who had a big game last week.
About a 20-yard? 25 yards?
He's 26 on the play.
PHS is yet to lose on the new turf they got 2 years ago. This is their 3rd year playing on it.
By the way it looks, if they keep on running and just do those just random pass plays, you'll see them put up some big points tonight. And
play
they
action
do not
pass,
wanna
going for
lose.
another pass. Oh, it's a short pass to number 89. Oh, and he's brought down on the legs.
Newland's pass.
Number 89, Ryan Black, Jr.
6'2", he is a tall boy.
Number 89, Ryan Black.
Matt Newland, the quarterback, is the tallest player on the
Team
team.
11. First and 10 to the Big Reds.
He's
At
6'6".
Lincoln County 20.
He's also a PHS basketball player.
Got Newland in center again. Another run.
Another run, he hurdles a player, but Chris Rouse brought down by a second player.
Got about 3 yards there. Spotted at the Lincoln County 16.
Gain of 4. Second and 6.
2nd and 6, a nice gain of 4 yards there. Get closer and closer to another touchdown here.
Ball on the Lincoln County 16.
Big Red fans still out there cheering on.
Trickery, handing it off to Derek Wenzel up the middle.
Wenzel, ball carrier.
Big Reds fans will not stop cheering all night. This is probably one of their favorite games of the year. This is their homecoming game.
The senior section is real loud down there tonight.
3rd and 5 at the Lincoln
But
County 15.
you gotta be thinking this is nothing compared to what's gonna happen next week's game, where both teams' senior sections are just gonna be rowdy all night.
The big crosstown rivalry. PHS Big Reds and the South Patriots. Oh, complete pass. That's Big
Derek
Red's 6th
Wenzel
pass
was actually
play.
out there trying to fake, but
Newland's pass.
still a nice completion.
Wes
Wes
Ankrum.
Ankrum on the catch.
Got first and goal at the
Inside the Lincoln County 5.
about the Lincoln County's 5.
Matt Newland is trying to show up the Panther quarterback tonight, who's the #1 quarterback in the state. Matt Newland has only 1 incompletion on the night and 5 completions and 1 touchdown. And they'll throw out the middle for a touchdown.
A beautiful 5-yard gain there for another Big Red touchdown.
Chris Rouse just been the Big Red go-to man the past couple weeks. That's his 4th touchdown in 2 weeks.
Jeff Lance.
Got Jeff Lance out there again, going for the extra point. Let's see if he can be 100% again. And he is, and it's good. Big Red's now up top, 21-0.
Almost landed in one of the Big Red Band tubas he kicked it so far.
That would have not been good.
I don't know how you get a football out of a tuba, but it's probably not too easy.
The odds are it'd probably be really difficult. You gotta be thinking you don't want that to happen.
Red scoring drive, 80 yards. Chris Rao, 4 yards for the Big Red touchdown. Thanks to stick was good. Your score, Parkersburg 21, Lincoln County 0.
Both teams out there ready for another kickoff.
Derek Wenzel getting ready to kick. Big Reds lead the Panthers 21-0. And it kicks off.
A beautiful, long kick.
Touchback. Looks like
Another
the Panthers
touchback.
will start their drive from the 20-yard line.
Derek Wenzel can throw, he can catch, he can
Run,
do everything.
he can kick.
He can kick. He can kick.
I've seen him lay a couple good blocks today, too.
Oh, yes.
Maybe if he could just beef up a couple pounds, he'll be on the lineman, too.
Probably. He probably can do it right now, to be honest.
Big Reds would love to have 11 Derek Wenzels on the field.
That would be completely unfair to all other teams.
Oh, flags everywhere on the field. Must not be too good. Panthers are lucky cloning isn't legal for humans yet.
Again, that would just be an unstoppable force of a team.
Big Reds would be racking in a three-peat if that could happen.
You got a block in the back by the offense of Lincoln County.
10-yard penalty.
They had a really nice reception there. One of their first ones of the night, and just had another mistake.
I believe that's their third or fourth penalty on the night.
You just can't have that. Definitely with the fast scoring of PHS Big Reds out there right now.
Yeah, they scored in the first 2 minutes of the first quarter.
Lincoln County just needs to get on the board at least, so they don't get completely shut out tonight.
Browning in shotgun, Lucas in motion. Short pass, Saw trying to bring it down one-handed, but couldn't catch it this time either.
PHS Big Reds defense is just not tired yet, and just do not want them to get past them right now. Doing a really good good job of it right now.
Big Reds have really been studying game film this week and realized that Lincoln County loves to throw the ball, and they're manning up really well.
Well, they're trying to get to 500 right now since their first 3 games. They lost all of them, and then they're on a 2-game winning streak right now, trying to get this to 3.
Oh, big hit, number 3. And he's
Corey
not
Ossie.
getting up. He's shaking up on the play. Boy, you love to see good hits, but you hate to see someone get hurt like that. That was one of the biggest hits I've seen.
As proud as you got to be with that big hit, you just you got to be kind of worried about the player out there.
He's not moving. That's not too good. Corey Ossie on the big hit.
It was a really nice hit, but it's just terrible to see someone on the field hurt.
He tried to catch it with one hand, and then Ossie was there waiting.
You never want to see it. You never want to see a player headed to St. Joseph's Hospital during a game.
He just lowered his shoulder when he wasn't looking. Boom.
In the second quarter,
Still haven't seen any movement from the hurt Panther on the field.
0. In the second quarter, Parkersburg South.
Got the cheerleaders on their knees right now, but you don't see any of the Big Reds on their knees right now. See the trainers giving the Big Reds some water. Up, looks like they're heading on their knees right now, giving some proper respect to the other team.
Another score of interest, Wheeling Park playing Steubenville, Ohio. Steubenville at the half.
Up, he's getting up.
28-0.
There's a medical card on the field if he needs help.
I believe that was number 86 wide receiver Jacob Ashworth.
That's one of Browning's favorite receivers. He hates to see him get hurt.
And he just passes away the medical cart.
He's walking off the field on his own. That's good to see. Maybe we'll see him back out here tonight.
Probably wasn't too hurt. Probably just got the air knocked out of him. Needed to breathe a little bit. He'll probably be on the sidelines if he's not too hurt, just for a little while tonight. Browning probably really upset right now. One of his favorite receivers to throw to tonight, but Jacob Ashworth hasn't been catching too many balls tonight.
None of the Panthers have been tonight.
I believe they only have, maybe 2 receptions?
I think Ashworth has.
Out of their like almost 20 attempts, and running the
another
ball.
Flag on the play.
Got some yards there, but flag on the field. Referees out there contemplating. You got holding on the offense. Got a personal foul on the offense. Two infractions from one team.
Can't be having stupid plays like that.
Just a lot of mistakes from the Lincoln County Panthers out there. But that's what PHS Big Reds want to see out there right now.
Once the whistle blows, you need to know that you can't hit them anymore. Big Reds accepted the personal foul call because it would
push the Lincoln County back to the 5-yard, 10-yard line?
13-yard line.
13-yard line, sorry there.
4th and 7 now. 4th and 17, sorry. They're going to have to punt. Chris Rao about to the 50-yard line, ready to receive the punt.
Getting a little chilly out there.
Bounces once, and he runs to the left side, and he sees a lot of open room, and he's getting a lot of blocking. One man to beat, and it is a touchdown, Chris Rao on the punt return.
Big Red's special teams is just...
Oh, flag on the play. There's looks like a
gorgeous.
fight breaking out down there.
35, running back and linebacker Donovan McGee of Panthers is not looking too happy. Got a flag on the field.
Looks like him and Michael Winans were getting into it out in the field. Michael Winans, the PHS leading tackler, he has around 86, 87 tackles on the season so far.
Personal foul on the red. Red ball. Personal foul on the white. Lake County's well offset. Result is touchdown.
Personal fouls from both teams, but they became they cancel each other out, and a touchdown by the Big Reds. A really, really nice run there by Chris Rao.
Chris Rao has 5 total touchdowns in the past 2 games. He has 1 rushing touchdown today and a punt return touchdown. That punt return touchdown was set up by a lot of good blocking.
Jeff Lance just not getting too much breathing time out there because he's just out on the field a lot.
15 yards from the goal line against the red, and then half the distance to the goal against the white, and the try will be from there.
Can't tell what they're doing on the field right now, if they gave him the touchdown or not. They're just walking back and forth there, but yep, they gave him the touchdown. Getting ready for this extra point. Jeff Lance with his 4th extra point attempt here. Let's see if he can come 4-4 for the night. Lincoln County needs to just switch up everything right now. Offense is not looking too good, and Big Red's offense is just it's doing really well right now. Jeff Fland's kick is good. Score is now 28-0.
It is hard to beat the Big Reds on their new turf because no one has yet. And since the Big Reds got this turf, they have won 2 state championships.
They want to keep that streak and never lose here for a long, long time. At least the seniors, because you don't want that in your head to, you know, have a loss on your new turf.
Chris Rowell, 54-yard punt return for the Big Red touchdown.
Chris Rowell with a 54-yard punt return there. Really, really nice run. A lot of blocking out there for him. Touchdown, right after touchdown, there was a fight on the field. Well, an attempt at a fight, but both teams pushed off the players, didn't want to stir up anything.
Lincoln County had a good kick return last time. Almost scored, but the kicker Derek Wenzel was there waiting. Let's see if the Lincoln County Panthers can get another big return. This game's moving pretty slow with all the scoring. 6 minutes, 12 seconds left in the second quarter. The Big Reds already have 28 points. Lincoln County with 0.
Nice kick. Finally not a touchback.
Looking for some running room. Heads to the right. Sees a lot of open space. And he's brought down.
Number 2, Zach Atkins with that ball. A junior.
Wow, on the stop of the Big Reds.
Got to their own 35. First and 10, Lincoln County. Let's see if they can get their first touchdown of the night. But by the way it looks, Big Red's defense is just crushing them out there. Getting some really nice hits. Some big, big hits.
Play action pass.
A beautiful pass.
Deep,
Oh,
and
it
it's
got
brought
it.
down. Lincoln County is going to get their first touchdown of the night.
To wide receiver, senior Jacob Lucas. A beautiful, beautiful pass.
Browning's pass.
That's the Browning Lincoln County's used to see in throwing touchdowns.
The Lincoln County touchdown.
About, about 70 yards there. A really, really beautiful pass, and that's what the Lincoln County Panthers want to see out of their star quarterback. Haven't seen a lot of that tonight, but if they just take their first touchdown and implant it into their heads and just get used to that feeling, they'll probably want to feel that all night. They go for the 2. He catches it, but just could not hold on to it.
Browning's pass.
To running back and linebacker, number 36, Heath Workman.
Uh-oh. Now the Lincoln County has to kick to Derek Wenzel, who already has 3 kick return touchdowns on the season.
We saw 2 about 2 weeks ago, didn't we?
Now kicking.
Yeah, Derek is fast.
He is just like a cheetah. You'll see him catch it about the 15, and he'll get to the 30 in about 2 seconds. So you do not want to blink your eyes when he's running the ball. Because all you'll see is just like a stop animation of him just like chopping down the field.
Get out of here.
A really, really nice touchdown from Lincoln County. Finally on the board. Didn't want to get shut out tonight.
For Lincoln County to prevent Derek from scoring, they're going to have to just stay in their lanes.
Got 5 minutes until the about 6 minutes actually until the half. with PHS on top, 28-6. I was wondering why Lincoln County didn't use their kicker to go for the extra point and take that risk and trying to go for the 2.
A short kick, and it's a dangerous Derek. Running up the middle, looking for some room, and he's tripped up. Gets to about the 28-yard line, 27.
By the way it looks on the Lincoln County roster, they don't have a kicker at all. That is probably why you saw them attempt for the 2.
Looks like it was senior Christian Ong, the fullback, run up the middle. He had a big game at our last home game.
About a gain of a yard. About a half of a yard there, actually. So it's a 2nd and 9, though. They gave him that 1 yard. On their 27-yard line.
Newland in shotgun for the first time tonight, and he was looking for Stephen Roush, but he was already laying on the ground.
Trying to look for that flag, but they're not giving it to him. See if he got like an early hit or something. You got substitutions on the field. You got number 16, Tyler Gibson, out there. You got Stephen Roush. Want to look out for him there.
He already has 1 receiving touchdown on the night.
See if they if he wants to pass it to him, but they just go for the
screen
quick
pass up the middle.
Block, hit in the back. Lincoln County just seemed really mad out there. Just want to pulverize the Big Reds.
I think it's the frustration that they're down by 22. Lincoln County's having the best year they've had since they've combined their 4 schools. And they want to try and make it to the playoffs.
Those 4 schools again were Hamlin, Duval, Guyon Valley, and Hearts.
Derek Wenzel's the middle with a big run. Almost broke off.
About 1 yard after the first, actually about 3 yards after the first down. Now spotted on the 50. Nice run there.
About 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in the second quarter.
About 4 minutes and 10 seconds and counting left in the second quarter. Getting ready for the half.
Chris Rao tripped up by number 21.
I believe he got about 5 yards off of that run, though. He's trying to find a hole there onto to the left. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what the referee is calling them for. You see Jeff Lance down there kicking, practicing his kick.
Why not? The Big Reds have been scoring on almost every possession they've had tonight.
It's probably the Big Red secret for Jeff Lance 100%, 4-4 kicking record tonight. Just have him down there, just not stop kicking, give him some breathing time, not get him too tired.
Personal foul on the Big Reds.
Pushed him way back.
Now it's 2nd and 19. Let's see if the Big Reds attempt to pass.
You haven't seen a lot of Big Reds mistakes out there, but they just have these random ones.
Pass to Derek Wenzel for a big gain. That was about a 15-yard gain.
trying to call for a blocker out there, but just miscommunication out there, and didn't see any blockers out there, so he had to take that hit and just get the yards what he got before. So that flag was pretty much nothing to them, but they pretty much just lost a down. Got about 5 yards left. 3rd and 5 on the Big Reds 45 here. Oh, he is crushed.
Derek Winslow trying to catch the ball. Big Reds will have to punt for the first time in a long time tonight. Mostly because of that personal foul penalty. Brought the Big Reds to a 2nd and 19 instead of a 2nd and 9.
A nice hit by Lincoln County, though. Really nice hit. Derek Winslow just walked off from it, though, and went back to his many changing positions. They did a fake, and they got it.
Gutsy call, but it looks like it worked out for Coach Butchery.
Coach Butchery just want to get a lot of points tonight and win another game at their new turf. They do not want to lose at all.
No one wants to give the the new turf first loss. They don't want to be part of that legacy.
Nope.
Newland under center.
1st and 10 at the their Lincoln County's 40.
Oh, Stephen Roush had to jump to catch that one, but couldn't bring it down.
Big Red's probably really glad that they finally got Stephen Roush back out there. He can do some pretty big things out there. Do not want to see him get the ball much from Lincoln County's view.
Newland under center, back to pass. Looking
Beautiful
for Stephen
pass.
Roush.
Stephen
Roush
Roush
tipped, and he almost caught it after the tip, but couldn't bring it down.
trying to probably had Butterfingers right there.
Shouldn't have ate all that popcorn before the game.
Don't want to have too much popcorn. Just a tad.
Everyone loves a little popcorn.
Even star football players. Got 3rd and 10 on Lincoln County's 39. Back.
Oh, back
Stephen
to pass.
Roush.
He's hitting the back.
3 straight passes to Stephen Roush, and he just cannot connect.
Bringing down the first one and couldn't get the last 2. No, he didn't bring down any of those, sorry.
Lincoln County just need to get some game-changing plays here. You got another punt, but by their field position, I don't think they want to fake it again.
I don't think you can get 10 yards on a fake. Derek Winslow back to punt.
Kicks it out.
Oh, looks like it's going to bounce out about the 9-yard line of Lincoln County.
Nice aiming skills, though. That was a really nice punt there. Giving the Panthers some terrible yard position. Got about a little less than 3 minutes left in the second quarter. 3 minutes until the half. See the pride of Big Reds, the PHS band.
Getting ready.
Getting
There's only
ready,
2 minutes,
excited.
41 seconds left.
Already a flag on the field from the initial snap.
Must have been a false start because there's a flag on both sides.
You hear more whistles than you do fans out there right now. Legal formation on the offense. believe it was refused. He got a 2nd and 10 on Lincoln County's their very own 7-yard line.
Browning back in shotgun.
Again,
Full wide receivers on the play.
you've seen a lot of that tonight.
Oh, another
Right
pass
through
to
his
Lucas
arm.
and went through his hands.
If the Big Reds defense, their super safeties out there, if they just keep on looking at the ball more, they probably could have gotten a couple interceptions tonight. Because you've seen a lot of misses from Lincoln County's receivers out there. It may just be Browning's, it could just be too high for them.
Browning needs to get things going now or during halftime because they're down by 22 right now. Like to pass to Luke. Hurdles him.
Seems like he tripped in the air or something. Like
Zach
there was
McCormick.
like a divine force in the air, just wanted not him to go anywhere. Just tripped him up. A beautiful pass though. By quarterback Tyler Browning to fellow quarterback and Zach McCormick.
They've had a couple good connections tonight.
Tyler Browning not doing too hot tonight. PHS fans were looking probably a little scared for the night because of all the talk from this star quarterback. Almost caught again by
Lucas seems to be his favorite receiver tonight.
just has not been connecting a lot tonight. They've only had about maybe 5 completions. And that really nice completion earlier for their first touchdown of the night.
I think Lincoln County just needs to start doing some more medium-sized passes. They always go for the long bomb or the screen passes. They just need to do some passes up in the middle, right where that big P is.
Do some trickery on the field maybe, you know, do a couple quick passes there, run it a little bit, do some more quick passes, and go for a long bomb and see if you can outsmart the PHS Big Reds defense.
Browning in spread formation, passes to Lucas again and couldn't bring it down.
We've just seen a lot of that tonight where the ball, the receiver will have it in his hands but just cannot hold on to it.
Lucas just isn't having a good receiving tonight. Browning needs to find a new receiver.
Seems like he's maybe a tad bit scared of the Big Reds' big lineman out there.
Well, he saw what Corey Ossie did to Jacob Ashworth. He don't want that happening to him.
I don't think anybody wants that.
Jacob Ashworth still hasn't come back on the field after Ossie laid a big hit
Got
on him.
3rd and 10 on the 32.
Oh, Lucas wide open in the field and couldn't grab it. Wasn't anyone within 5 yards of him and he couldn't bring it down. Right through his hands. What more can you ask for?
Browning just is probably really disappointed on his receivers right now. And the receivers are probably disappointed in themselves that they just cannot find a way.
This would be a totally different game if Lincoln kind of could just catch a few passes.
It'd probably be a different game if they had some magnets in the ball and some magnets in their hands and, you know, instant connection. But that'd be illegal. And
blocked again.
Another block again. They didn't run with it, but they fell right on top of it. With about a minute and 20 left in the game.
Lincoln County is kind of close to the line of scrimmage when they
Minute
punt.
20 left in the first half, sorry.
Lincoln County needs to scoot back a little bit.
Well, Big Red's special teams is just fired up, and they've just been doing really well today.
They better save some energy for the homecoming dance afterwards, or else they're not going to be able to party.
Which I will not be attending. But I believe so our statistician, Sam Wolf, will be. She's pretty excited for that. She's really pumped.
Newland back to pass.
A nice pass.
Wes Ankrum about the 2 or 3 yard line.
He caught the ball, looked around a little bit, and trying to see what he can do, but nothing much to do whenever you're right beside the boundary and around about 3 Lincoln County guys there.
First and goal for the Big Reds. Ball just inside the Lincoln County 5.
Got Newland in center again. Ooh, trip from the back. Number 68, Dustin Elkins.
Second and goal at the 3.
Coach Buttrey trying to speed up things here, trying to get this quick touchdown.
There's about 48 seconds left in that half, and Big Red's trying to get one more score in.
Let's see if Lincoln County can stop that and not get too far behind.
Oh, had the ball in the end zone and couldn't bring it down. 4th and 3rd.
By the way it
4th and
looks,
3.
you would think that probably be a Lincoln County because he dropped it, but it was Big Red. You haven't seen much. You haven't seen a lot of drop passes by the Big Reds tonight. A lot of it has just been connecting.
Matt Newland's having a talk with Wes Ankrum about that last play.
We got some technical difficulties on the board here.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 3 with 38.9 seconds left in the half.
And on the Lincoln County's 3. Let's see if the Big Reds can push it right through there and get on top even more. But the Lincoln County probably is going to try their hearts out here and not get too far behind before the half. Got Newland in center again. A motion.
Winslow in motion, has the ball, and he got to about the Lincoln County 2 yard line. Big Reds have 2 timeouts. Looks like they're going to use one here.
Just didn't get far enough. Of course, he has 2 yards left.
Big Red's going to send out their kicking unit.
Don't want to be too risky since they are on top.
They have a 22-point lead.
And with Jeff Lance's really nice accuracy, they have a lot of faith in their kicker. Big Red's getting some water out there. Big Red fans really excited. They love to see their Big Red football team getting some big scoring out there.
The homestands are packed. The student section looks really full. They're all standing up. They all got some noisemakers.
See the Big Red cheerleaders getting ready for the half. And the bands over there are already in formation. Again, getting ready for the half.
Looks like Lincoln County couldn't bring the band for
and
the
they
big
go
trip.
for it and get the touchdown. Big Red's just doing some really good work out there. By this entire half, Big Reds, their entire offense just completely has just been destroying the Lincoln County's defense. Jeff Lance's kick is good again and is 5 of 5. Got 28 seconds left on the in the first half.
Wes Cox, the Big Red Junior Indian, running the flag. It's not his night tonight.
You don't want to see a hurt Indian, and you just where in the world has Ben Gandy?
He's getting ready for the halftime show. Everyone loves the Indian dance at the middle of the field. Wes Cox and the cheerleaders must be getting pretty tired after running down the track after every score and doing push-ups for every point they've scored.
You haven't seen many Big Reds fans leave their seats because by the how many possessions they've had against how many touchdowns they have, you just don't want to leave. You just want to sit here and just watch Big Reds get touchdowns.
All fans are welcome. Our show tomorrow, sponsored by the Big Red Panthers.
Current score before the half, we got PHS with 35 and
Derek Lincoln on the kick.
Lincoln County with 0, or actually 6, sorry.
Picks it up about the 12. Oh, about 5 Big Red defenders there waiting for him.
Making sure he will not get away, but
Lucas runs a kickoff. Phillips and Black on the stop.
let's see if Lincoln County can get another score here. They don't want to be too far behind before the half, so they don't have too much to get up whenever they come back for the third quarter. PHS will be receiving when the half starts. A long bomb, their first throw, and threw it right into double coverage there. To Jacob Lucas again.
For Lucas
14.5 seconds left in the half now.
on coverage.
Big Red cheerleaders still out there throwing footballs. Can't see our hands up here. So we
Still not showing any love to the press box people.
we really love a football, but we're just unnoticeable right now.
Oh, a big run for Lincoln County.
They're
About a 12-yard gain.
about their first big run of all the entire night.
8.2 seconds left in the half now.
Really nice run.
Gibson on the stop.
Got Gibson on the stop there.
Ball on Lincoln County's own 38.
10 Lincoln County. Ball spotted at their own 38.
8.2 seconds left. So let's see if Browning can throw a long ball to the end zone, see if they can score for the half ends.
First and 10 on their own 38. They run it.
Hands it off the
Surprise. Run it to number 11, fellow quarterback.
Tries to hurdle somebody, and the ball goes way out of bounds.
Fellow
Twice
quarterback
he's
Zach
tried to hurdle
McCormick.
somebody.
McCormick, the ball carrier.
You just do not want to see many mistakes on the field, but Lincoln County's just been racking up the flags tonight.
35-6 is the halftime score. Let's see if Lincoln County can come out of the half and put some more points up on the board. That's why Johnson Chiropractic's there to help out with
Oh,
those problems.
here goes the a really
kick.
squid kick to start the,
Oh, bounced
the
over all the
second half.
PHS returners. Chris Rao picks it up.
No one knew who knew who wanted it. I mean, really.
They all tried to go after it, but it was just too high of a kick.
They probably wanted to go to one of their fastest players out on the field, Chris Rao.
34 Chris Rao. There's the kickoff for the Big Reds.
We got first and 10 on Lincoln County's very own 24-yard line. Actually, my bad. I apologize, but that was PHS. Sorry.
Matt Newlander's shotgun.
That was
Off to Derek Winslow, and he's got a big run for about a 15, 16-yard gain.
that is how you want to start out a half, and he looked really good out there running that ball. Did a very, very good job. With their first possession, a run for about 12 yards.
Big Reds. Ball spotted at
Derek Wenzel and Chris Rao are the main runners on the PHS offense.
The ball on the Big Reds 39. First and 10.
Wes Ankrum, the lone wide receiver.
They're stopped in the backfield. Stopped behind the line there, almost about a 5-yard loss. Yeah.
Not a good play. About a 4-yard loss. It's not what the Big Reds want to see on their homecoming night.
Oh, no. But they had a very big first half with putting up 35 points. Let's see if they can repeat that.
And it's the dreadful third quarter. The Big Reds are still yet to score in the third quarter this year.
But this is a homecoming. This is a homecoming game and their second home game of the season, and they just.
And Derek Wenzel got a big run, 14, 15-yard gain, get the first down.
They want to show their fans that they are very serious, and you'll probably see Big Red score here sometime during this third quarter.
PHS started out the season 0-3. It was kind of shaky. They lost a lot of starters from last year, and now these starters are getting used to it, getting used to the system. And now they're 2-3, and they're winning by 29 points against the Panthers here tonight.
A lot of static.
Penalty on Lincoln County. It's a 1st and 10 Big Reds. Christian Ong on the run. Gains about a yard. 2nd and 9. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Newland under center. Sorry, that was Derek Wenzel playing quarterback right now. Derek Wenzel's been playing quarterback a lot this quarter. Wonder what's wrong with Matt Newland. I see him standing there on the sideline.
Got 3rd and 7 on the Lincoln County's 32.
Of course, it's hard to miss Matt Newland on the sideline with a 6'6" figure. Derek Wenzel with a quarterback keeper, hurdles a guy.
But get tripped up in the air.
Gets about a 4-yard gain.
Not enough for the first down, though. Got 4th and 7 on their 28.
4th and 3.
Apologize for that mistake. Simple mistake. Looks like they're going for it.
Little play action
by Derek Wenzel. You just see him on the field about 99% of the time. I don't even know how he can breathe.
The only breaks they get is whenever PHS scores because Jeff Lance is the kicker then.
But then directly afterwards, he kicks for the kickoff.
Derek Wenzel is just constantly on the field. He's got to be in great shape for all this playing time he gets. Pitch to Chris Rao, and it's fumbled.
But he picks it straight back up.
And he's losing many yards. He should have just fell on the ball and would have saved 6 yards.
Gets pushed back to their the Lincoln County's 31. A loss of 9 yards. That was a heartbreaker there. Got 2nd and 20 on their 30, on Lincoln County's 30. Lincoln County's defense looking a little bit better before the half.
Oh, deep pass.
A high pass.
Wes
and it's
Anchorman
caught.
catches it down to the 1-yard line.
A beautiful, beautiful catch and a beautiful throw.
That's twice Wes Anchorman's got it inside the 5-yard line with a nice catch.
Them two are just connecting very well tonight. Earlier, you didn't think that PHS didn't really want to throw it much, but their running team didn't look too good out there for a while, and so they just started passing it, and they had a lot of success with it.
They're just trying to fool the Lincoln County coaches. They showed a lot of game film on them about running the ball a lot last week, and now they're passing the ball this week. And that was the Big Red's first score in the third quarter so far this year. And they also got the 2-point conversion. Oh, no, sorry. He just scored on the touchdown there. Sorry.
But just a little quick 1-yarder there. Got PHS in the 40 points right now. Going for the extra point. And it is no good. Jeff Lance, 5 for 6. PHS on top now, 41-6.
There's Ben Gandy, the senior Big Red Indian, getting some playing time.
Just running down that track.
Almost ran over a couple PHS football players.
Holding up the Big Red flag there.
Getting ready to do some 41 push-ups now. The Big Red Indian and the cheerleaders.
Ben Gandy, the senior Indian, was a fellow broadcast member of last year, but just didn't believe he wanted to take it this year. But that means that we get more opportunities than he does. Trying to flag down some cheerleaders so they can throw us some football down here maybe. But just don't notice us press boxies.
They're probably running out of footballs. PHS has scored so many times. And Derek Winslow with the kick.
And a beautiful kick to the Lincoln County's 5. But ooh, a really nice run to start out their first possession of the half.
PHS took up about 5 minutes of possession in their first drive of the half.
Well, they probably were thinking that they were already up by a lot of points, and they just want to eat up the time. Maybe score. Just trying to get as far down as the field as they can, and eat as much time as they can. So they don't want to see a comeback from the Lincoln County, because Browning's out there, and he's a star quarterback, and he's pretty unbelievable.
Lincoln County's ranked 19th in the state, and they're 3-2. But if Lincoln County loses here, both teams will be 3-3.
Pushing both teams to 500.
Big Reds would like to get to 300 after starting the season 0-3.
Ben Gandy, I think he noticed us down there. I think he's trying to grab it. No, he's just walking away. Darn. Okay, let's get back to some football. PHS switching a lot of the players right now.
Tyler Browning under center.
Did a complete, just motion from all players.
Hand off to number 11, Zach McCormick. Been getting a lot of running action tonight.
But not getting too much yards, though. Because Big Red's defense is just still looking really good. Hasn't really changed from the first half. But this is just early in the second half, and you can't count Lincoln County Panthers out right now. But it is 41-6, and it's pretty hard to get that many touchdowns.
Hands off the ball to McCormick again, runs up the middle, gets a first down.
One of the first downs you've seen from him all night.
That was about a 8 to 10 yard run.
Lincoln County probably going to be focusing more on the rushing right now, because they didn't have much luck the first half of passing.
Jacob Ashworth, I don't think he's came out after a big injury that he had early in the second quarter.
We got 1st and 10 on their 49.
And it was a 10-yard gain their last play. Pitch to McCormick again. That's 3 straight runs by McCormick.
Stopped.
Gets about
3 or 4 yards there.
4-yard gain. Oh, it looks like Lincoln County has a guy shaking up on the play. He's going to walk it off, though. He wants to try and finish his game.
That is number 7, Zach Christ. He is a sophomore. A pretty big sophomore, too. He is 6'2", 221 pounds. Wow. Passing complete to McCormick. Still, we got 3rd and 7 on the Big Reds 48.
Third and 7. Let's see if Lincoln County can get a first down here. That way they can set it up for a touchdown or maybe a field goal. Try and get some points on the board. Oh, and number 7, Zach Christ gets a big run.
He still has the ball and
he's just running backwards now.
Oh, big
block.
hit by number 11. Zach McCormick just laid out a Big Red, but the Big Red just seemed like he didn't feel it and just got right back up.
Browning was just scrambling in the backfield and found Zach there.
And found his way to a first down.
He got the ball on the close left side and ran all the way to the far right side and then came back. Ran almost 100 yards for about a 15-yard gain.
He's probably really tired. But that's what football players do, tire themselves out, but have really good endurance, most of them.
Not too many plays ago, he was shaken up.
Got 1st and 10 on the Big Reds 31.
Running in shotgun, looking for a man deep, but he's
intercepted by number 12,
Wenzel.
Derek Wenzel.
Let's see
what he can do.
Tries to tackle him.
He's trying to find a hole, and he got through, and he's going. He is crushing them with the run, and he got past, and he's going and going, and he is just blazing right now.
Touchdown! That was almost like a kick return. That was a 100-yard interception return.
By the position he was in the backyard, he was probably about 2 yards back there, so it was about 102 yards. Amazing run.
That could have been a touchdown for Lincoln County, but the wide receiver fell. And Derek Wenzel was there waiting, and the great kick returner that he is, he used those instincts and scored on the interception for about a 102-yard interception.
Literally, in like 2 seconds, my eyes, I saw him at the 50 in like 2 seconds, and he is just dominating and is
Had
fast.
a couple good blocks from his fellow Big Reds and just outran all the other defenders.
He pointed out one of his Big Red linemen out there trying to get one block so he can get straight through, and he did. And he almost got grabbed and taken down, but he just did not want to go down and pushed him away.
Finally getting a break. He finally gets to sit down.
He does a lot of work out there. Let's see if they'll have him kick it. He literally just ran 103 yards.
His legs got to be tired. They might have Jeff Lance, the extra point kicker, kick this one off.
But it seems like he's way too into this game right now. He does not want a breather. PHS fans looking real excited right now with these quick 2 touchdowns.
Derek Wenzel, that was his 3rd touchdown on the night. 2 rushing touchdowns and an interception return. Big Reds have scored on every type of way. They scored on a punt return, an interception, and a lot of touchdowns on offense.
Derek Wenzel is just racking up yards tonight.
Coming into this game, Derek Wenzel had 672 all-purpose yards, and he's well exceeded that tonight.
And he's only a junior. And he is doing work. He's, yep, as we both predicted, Jeff Lance is out there ready to kick to give him a...
Coach Futcher decided to give Derek a break after all his hard work.
For like, oh, a squib kick straight down the middle.
Number 15 picks it up, runs down, gets some good
He's getting
yardage.
through there. Almost got through, but
Number
there's about like
15,
five or
James
6
Hamlin.
big reds there.
Jeff Hamlin on the kick return.
You got 1st and 10 at their own 45. See what if Lincoln County can respond here. PHS up now 48-6 with a 42-point lead. Browning with a beautiful pass straight through the middle to start this new possession off.
Lucas gets a lot of yards, down to about the big red 28.
That's what Lincoln County wants to see, is some just straight up passing and just quick passes and some fast running. Looks like they want to get a quick response here to Wenzel's 102, 101, we don't know, yard interception.
Browning in shotgun formation. Looks back to pass. Oh,
Intercepted
picked off.
again by number 42, Zach Coakley.
Zach Coakley, a senior.
Two straight interceptions. Just not looking too good for Lincoln County.
Tyler Browning, 2 interceptions in his last 3 pass attempts.
Well, you know, Lincoln County they're probably getting psyched out there. You know, this is PHS's, the Big Reds' homecoming game. They haven't lost once on their new turf. You mean there's nothing to do. Their defense is just way too dominant right now. We got the Big Reds 1st and 10 on their own 18. Timeout on the field, I believe.
Yes, PHS takes a timeout, maybe to give Derek Wenzel some more, take another breather.
You would think with that big ol' interception return that he probably needs like an inhaler or something.
Big Reds have turned their 3rd quarter scoring drought around. They've scored 13 points so far this quarter.
Jeff Lance was probably just getting really tired out there kicking all these extra points. So, you know, you can't always be perfect. Sometimes you just got to miss. And luckily, they're already up by a lot, so it's not too much.
Big Reds sitting on a 42-point lead with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
This 3rd quarter just went by way, way too fast for the Lincoln County, but just perfect timing for the Big Reds. Big Reds was predicted to win this game pretty big anyways. But, again, you just never want to count out a team. You don't want to give a team bad luck, and just want to see some good football out there.
Looks like Seth Frederick is playing quarterback now. It's the 3rd quarterback PHS has used tonight. Matt Newland got the start. Derek Wenzel played most of the 3rd quarter up until now.
Well, with this big lead, you don't want, like, just one dominant quarterback out there doing too much work. You know, you want to rest them and keep them for a big game next week versus Parkersburg South Patriots, their biggest game of the year.
Oh, and
Sacked
Seth Frederick is sacked.
By number 15, John DeGarmo.
Seth Frederick hands it off to one of their running backs.
Number 20, James Zoller, the ball carrier.
Got 4th and 15. Got Derek Wenzel out there probably getting ready to punt it.
Derek Wenzel on the punt.
Probably their strongest kicker. Definitely, if they want to give the Lincoln County Panthers some not too good yards. Bounces off a player's helmet. Derek Wenzel
Picks it up.
Picks it up. He runs with it. Let's see if he can get the.
Derek Wenzel just does everything. He's
He
going.
is going.
This might actually work for him.
Oh. He almost got through, pulling some Reggie Bush moves there.
Derek Wenzel just does everything. He punts it, bounces off the player's head. He just picks it right up and tries to run for the first down.
Seems like, we have a living Superman with us tonight.
Derek probably did that on purpose.
Probably had like a scope on his foot and getting ready to hit it right to that guy's head. You gotta be thinking what that player was thinking whenever he got hit with the football. Poor guy, whoever got hit in the head.
He did not see that coming.
But luckily they have helmets out there. You gotta be thinking what the player must have felt if he didn't have a helmet. He probably had like a concussion. That was a pretty powerful kick by Derek Wenzel there. Big Red's probably a little too upset right now because they gave him some good yard position, but some fast reaction of Derek Wenzel picking up that ball and just doing some navigating. Like if so, there's like a compass on the football, just going east to west, west to east. He actually almost got a first down there. That was pretty crazy. We got Lincoln County in possession right now. 1st and 10 on the Big Reds' 17-yard line. Do not know what they want to do out there right now. Been talking for a while.
They're trying to figure out what Derek Wenzel was doing too.
Let's hope he didn't do that on purpose.
It almost worked. That would have been one of the best plays I've ever seen.
I would have put this on YouTube maybe. Sent it into ESPN. That had been on high school's funniest moments.
Probably would have made SportsCenter's top 10.
Definitely seeing the sports nowadays not too good lately. Still, the referees are still out there contemplating what they want to do. You got to be thinking that most of the players and the fans are probably just still laughing. And that was it was a hilarious play. It'd have been even more funny and amazing if he ran that all the way back. We got the Big Reds finally on the field. Hello. We got a ball spotted around the 23-yard line. we got a run on the outside by Lincoln County. Trying to get through there, but he did not want to go down. About a 0-yard gain. Got a 2nd and 10 still on their, I believe it's on the 23-yard line. Players ready to go switch sides because it's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Let's
Heading
see
into
if,
the 4th quarter.
Lincoln County can score 42 points in the 4th quarter and send us in overtime.
I really highly doubt that, but, you know, again, like I've always said, you just can't count people out. Current score for the 4th quarter starts, we got the Big Reds, Parkersburg High School with 48, and we got Lincoln County High School with 6 points. Panthers not looking too good out there right now. They're just trying to get through this night without giving up any more points. But hopefully they can get on the board and not have a complete blowout.
Lincoln County scored in the 1st quarter, and they just haven't been able to get in the end zone since. And Browning under center.
He still doing pretty good out there.
Lucas on the catch.
Got 1st and 9, Lincoln County on
Browning under center.
Big Reds 9.
Play action pass, looking for a man in the end zone in the corner.
Intercepted.
Intercepted by Stephen Roush. He's
3rd
usually catching him in the end zone for touchdowns, but that time it was an interception.
We had a lot of hype coming into this game from Tyler Browning, and he's just not showing us much tonight. He's gotten 3 interceptions with their past 3 possessions. 2 just coming from the same player. That's completely wrong.
First interception was to Derek Wenzel. 2nd was to Zach Coakley. And the 3rd one was to Stephen Roush.
I completely forgot about Coakley out there.
Good man. I had Spanish class with him the past 2 years.
Well, see, you just get so used to one player, and that was Derek Wenzel. I see him out there a lot making some really big plays. We got PHS on Lincoln County's 20. About a 1-yard loss there.
See a lot of new players out there, usually sitting the bench. Now, since they have a 42-point lead with 10 minutes 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter, they're getting to see some playing time.
They're resting some of their big players and trying to maybe test out their upcoming sophomores and juniors maybe. Even though most of Big Red's team they're pretty young, but which is a good thing because if you see a lot of young players out there getting some really good playing time and doing really well, you have something good for the future.
Seth Frederick's playing quarterback right now. He hands it to number 2 up the middle.
See Frederick at the line right now, right in the center. A fake handoff to the outside, but gives it to the man straight in.
Handed Daniel Shank up the center.
He is a junior. Probably not seeing too much playing time with their really big rushers out there.
Daniel Shank is really fast. I ran track with him in junior high, and he was always the fastest guy out there.
We got Frankie Lee with these wonderful old stories of his junior high years.
Yep.
21 picks and he's going. He is off. Got a blocker.
Well,
he got through.
And he juked Scott Smith out, and Derek Wenzel was there to try to stop him, but couldn't even bring him down.
Seemed like number 52, Ben Clark, was trying to punch him. Like it was Friday Night Lights out there or something. Trying to like rip off his helmet and throw it right back at him. But probably breathed, and I was like, I shouldn't do this.
That was the biggest play Lincoln County's had all night.
And that was just off a kick.
Lincoln County's still playing their starters.
Let's see what since they only have 5 yards to go, let's see if they can get back on the board and get their first touchdown of the half. Don't want to see much passing out there.
Number 4 there with a tackle.
Because Tyler Browning hasn't been doing too well this entire half. He's thrown 3 interceptions in the past 3 possessions they've had. We got the second goal on the Big Reds 4. Let's see if the Lincoln County's line can block
and to the fullback of the
touchdown.
center and gains nothing.
All you see is just complete red on white. You just do not see. You couldn't see any white jerseys out there.
PHS is just winning the battle up front right now, and Lincoln County Panthers just can't get through.
They're just getting these pity 1-yarders for the past 2 possessions. You got to be thinking if Tyler Browning throws a pass here from his last couple passes, it might just be another interception.
Play action pass would work well right here since they've been running the whole possession.
We got a shotgun on the field right now, and he almost got
Browning,
sacked, throws it, and big hit.
Incomplete.
Big Reds just do not want to see Tyler Browning get any time to throw the pass and try to line it up.
Big Reds just bring the blitz every play, and they're guarding their man. Their defense is working really well right now.
They are probably watching game films of Lincoln County, and you would just see Browning just throw for some long passes, but just haven't seen much of him tonight. You saw one earlier, but that was a long, long time ago.
4th and 3. Looks like they're going for it.
They're a really risky team out there. He's going
Browning going for the pass.
To number 35.
Oh, he drops it in the end zone. They had a punt return to about the 2-yard line and still could not score, not even a field goal.
I'm going to put out my deal to them earlier. I think they need to invest in some magnets maybe. Maybe some Velcro.
Maybe even some super glue.
They're just not doing well out there right now.
Tyler Browning's putting the ball right on their number, right in their hands, and they just can't bring it down. Tyler Browning's doing all he can do right now.
With Big Red's excellent running this entire game, this really is not a disappointing field position for them. They can probably just run it straight through there. Hopefully Lincoln County doesn't see another Derek Wenzel out there running straight to the goal. But Derek Wenzel's out right now. Not hurt, guys, but just trying to get some breathing time.
Oh, a safety?
It is a safety, I believe.
It was a fumble on the play. Touchdown, Lincoln County. Couldn't compromise on offense, but they get it on defense.
This is a big breather for Lincoln County. Don't want to get destroyed too much. And they're on their way, maybe trying to tie up the game, but we don't know.
Time is their worst enemy right now. There's only 7 minutes, 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they're down by 36.
Getting ready to maybe, well, they don't have a kicker, I believe, so they have to go for the 2.
Lincoln County, one of the newer schools in AAA, finally having one of their good seasons.
Yeah, as you see out there, you have Browning going for the 2 because they just don't have a kicker whatsoever.
And it looks like he got the 2.
He got the 2. Nice. They got it up even to 14 points.
Down by only 34. They score 5 touchdowns, get the extra points. They'll be winning this game. They're going to have to force the Big Reds into a lot of turnovers.
They probably might just teach the Big Reds not to rest players. But you can see Derek Wenzel out there probably getting ready to receive because you've seen him with the ball a lot tonight.
He already has 3 kick return touchdowns on the night. Let's see if he can try to make it 4 if he gets the ball here.
He probably read my mind and invested in some magnets. Magnets are very useful. Lincoln County Panthers out there getting ready for their kickoff. Will we see a fake here? Maybe trying to go for it.
Looks like Derek Wenzel and Zach McGee back to return. Oh, squib kick. They know not to kick to Derek Wenzel. They know how dangerous he is. But Chris Rouse also very dangerous. He has a punt return on the night, but he couldn't get anything there.
But when there's 3 or 4 Lincoln County Panthers out there, he doesn't want to mess with them. Chris Rao gets it to the their very own 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Got Frederick in the center.
Oh, fumble again. He just can't hold on to the ball tonight. Number 17,
Daniel
Shank.
But he reacted and got it right away. I believe he probably just tripped up on the field and almost lost the ball, but
Coach Buttrey needs to give him some more snaps in practice. That way, in case they get another big lead, then he won't have any more fumbles.
He'll be ready. Because you don't want to see a backup not be ready.
Shank in motion again. Frederick keeps it, and he is sacked.
Big Red's secondary not looking too good out there right now. Might be a big mistake. You might just want to put back your starters.
3rd and 17, 3rd and long.
Don't want to lose these wonderful stats they have tonight. We got 3rd and 18 on Big Red's 27. Got about 6 minutes left in the.
Frederick on the option, and he flips head over heels.
If Lincoln County, his guy would just stand up, he'd probably been catapulted there. And potentially maybe hurt. But that didn't happen, so. We got Derek Wenzel out there getting some kicking time too. A long punt by Derek Wenzel. But number 21, Jacob Lucas, is just stuffed. He got it to about the 36-yard line.
Clark, second boost on the stop. Oakland scores of interest.
5:19 left in the fourth quarter. Big Red still winning by 36, and it's Panther ball.
Final, Parkersburg South, 45, Washington, 0. Final, Parkersburg Catholic,
36.
48, Stockbridge County.
Oh, sorry, VHS is winning by 34.
If Big Reds would have gotten 2, then yes, they would be up by 36, but they only have 48 points. That's what you get when you already take Algebra 2. You get those quick math smarts there.
I'm used to doing all these big equations, can't do easy mental math.
Okay, Albert Einstein.
Thank you very much, Jared.
Albert Einstein was only clocked out having 160 IQ. Not too much, though. I mean, record is about 225, and it was a woman. Not trying to be sexist or anything. Okay, we got Lincoln County out there. 2nd and 7 on their 41. Browning with a pass. Almost intercepted again.
Browning's not having a good second half.
52, Ben Clark was there getting ready.
Lincoln County still on offense.
We got they don't have too much time, so
About 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
they would literally need about 10 points per minute if they want to win this game. So that would be pretty much a touchdown and a field goal, but of course they don't have a kicker, so
They just need to score, get an onside, score, get another onside, and keep doing that pattern for about the rest of the game.
but of course Lincoln County would probably get really tired, and THS would pick up on that and probably force some sort of a turnover. We got Lincoln County on the Big Reds 46 on 1st and 10.
Browning
finally a
completes pass,
catch.
And he gets the first down.
A beautiful throw. Showing what he was hyped up for. Ball spotted around the 35 in PHS's territory.
Browning in shotgun. Man in motion.
Browning with a 10.
Throws in a triple
almost
coverage
intercepted.
and almost intercepted by number 4, Zach McGee. I have English class with him.
Is he a good guy?
He is.
He almost got that, but it was more on the ground than it was in his hands. We got 3 minutes and 46 seconds left on the clock. We got 2nd and 10 on in PHS's the Big Reds territory on the 35. Let's see what they the Panthers can do here. They run it.
And he got stuffed.
I believe that wasn't too smart on a third down conversion here, but you know, I'm just a commentator. Just spouting out my personal opinions here.
About 3:22 left in the fourth quarter.
They haven't had too much success on their third down conversions here. But let's see if the fans not looking too happy out there.
Big Reds are yet to score in this fourth quarter, but they racked up 48 points in the first 3 quarters, so it's all right.
Almost intercepted again by number 87, Brandon Deems.
He's a sophomore getting some playing time today.
Lincoln County probably going to go for it anyways, just to see if they can score. Tonight, Lincoln County Panthers have just been really risky all night. That, and again, they can't really do much because they don't have a kicker/punter.
And they're missing one of their best receivers.
And they handed off the number 2. That is really risky.
Jacob Ashworth, who got hurt pretty bad in the second quarter, and we still yet to see him out there.
From here, I can't really see him on the sidelines whatsoever. Maybe at halftime he might have gotten carried off to the hospital, St. Joseph's. One of my favorite hospitals in town.
It's one of 2 hospitals in town.
My cousin was actually my niece was born there, so you know it's my place to go.
Let's talk about football.
I'm sorry, just getting into some family affairs here.
Nice run up the middle.
Number 20, Jimmy Zoller. A really nice first run from him. Got about like 12 yards.
Jimmy Zoller, a junior, getting some action.
Got 1st and 10. Ball spotted on their, still on their side, on the 49. Let's see if the secondary can do some work out there and maybe get another touchdown with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock. And he goes from another big run. But that was number 9, Seth Frederick. Lincoln County Panthers probably just looking really tired out there. Who knows? Well, gain of 9, 2nd and 1. On Lincoln County's 42.
Frederick under center.
Looks like he's stuffed at the line. Got Daniel Shank with the ball. Didn't go anywhere. Went about actually about 1 or 2 yards there. 3rd and 1.
Another run up the middle.
They get the first down, trying to eat up this clock and finally finish this game. They don't want to. They want to be, you know, pretty respectful to the opposing team, not trying to get too ahead. You know, they don't want to be jerks.
It's getting to be pretty cold outside. Cheerleaders put on their jackets. I'm wearing my hoodie and see a lot of people wearing blankets around.
You gotta be thinking before the game. You know, it's gonna get cold tonight. It's gonna be pretty late, and
it's been a pretty cold week. It was pretty warm in the afternoon at the PHS Pep Rally. Everyone was fired up there.
But lately I got in my my 09 hoodie. Go Seniors. We got a loss on the field, 2nd and 17.
And Big Reds are just going to let the play clock wind down. They're only going to do about 1 more play for the rest of the night.
They're probably just going to run it here and run it again. And
the Big Reds get a nice win. Both teams are 500 on the season now.
Oh, number 2 is just running, and he's going and is off. Oh, but he is.
And he runs out of bounds with about 10 seconds left.
He was gone, but just didn't go too far. Well, he went pretty far, my bad, but didn't go too far right after the first initial hit. But he was there was a player right below him that just
he was just showing his speed, showing what he can do for the Big Reds in the future.
Got 8.9 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10 on the ball's on the 16.
See if the Big Reds can get 1 more score tonight.
Big Red fans getting ready to leave here. But
And that will be the last play of the night. Big Reds get their 3rd win of the season, and now both teams are 3-3.
with a really big defeat here, 48-14, their 2nd home game, still undefeated on their new turf. Browning not looking too good out here tonight. He was really hyped up again. I know I've said that a lot all night, but he was really hyped up. I was told he was going to do some big plays out there, but just didn't do too much. I would say your player of the game personally would be Derek Wenzel with like 3 touchdowns tonight, crushing them with his amazing speed.